Whenever your 3D is vomiting on you, this is what you need to remember to never get thrown off track. It actually means it's working. And I can prove it to you from a neuroscience standpoint. Now, here we go. Here's the lesson. When we are forming new neural pathways, which all manifestation is it's the ability to form a new neural pathway, i.e. a new belief system. When you start to form a new belief system, the thing that you need to know that you may not already know is that you are going to be a walking magnet to the opposite results. Why is that? Because your brain works in a very primal survival state that brings you evidence of what you already underlying believe to be true on a subconscious level. Do you ever notice how when you try to convince yourself that love is possible, more money is available, the weight is able to fall off, whatever your goals may be, that usually that's when your jeans start to fit a little bit tighter. Usually that's when the guy that you were super interested in, now all of a sudden you find out has somebody else. That's when now all of a sudden you get an unexpected car payment. It's not a coincidence. It's because your brain is actually trying to convince you to stay the same and stay stuck because familiar equals safety. Now, this is quite traumatizing for someone that's trying to actually create a big change in their life, because think of it this way. It's almost as if as soon as you're trying to actually believe in more or better, your brain starts bringing you all this evidence of the negative thing, which makes it even harder to believe the positive thing. But here's the one mindset shift that is honestly going to change your whole life. And if you've made it to here, please drop a sunflower emoji in the chat. That's my good luck omen. And that's how I know who's going to be listening to this next part, which is the game changer. I don't want you to demonize that in your mind. I want you to actually see this, here it is, as your inner child. So every time you try to form a new belief that is outside of the beliefs that you've already been programmed with from the time that you were young, or when you had formative experiences that were maybe less than favorable that caused you to form these beliefs, I want you to imagine that that's baby you coming in and being like, see, look, I brought us more evidence of what we believe in. Aren't you proud of me? So I'll give you an example. If I'm trying to manifest more money, and all of a sudden I get unexpected bills, my business isn't moving the way that I want it to, and I'm not hitting the numbers that I really desire, baby Persis is going to come to me and be like, see, this is it. Like, this is the evidence of what we believe. Aren't you proud of me? Aren't you proud of me for bringing you more evidence of what we believe? Yay. And she's like sitting there and waiting for her hug, her validation, and her gold sticker. And here's the thing. You've got to be able to reparent baby you, baby Persis, and be like, oh, baby, that's so nice. That's so good. But we don't believe that anymore, my love. We don't believe that anymore. This is what we believe instead. Because when you can lovingly and without any fear or limitation correct your 3D mentally and emotionally, and not get caught up in it, not take the bait, that's when quite radically your life starts to change for the better. Because all your 3D is requiring of you to make it change is that gentle correction. Notice how I didn't say to tell yourself that you're a loser and shame yourself and feel embarrassed for not being farther along. No, it's a gentle correction, like how you would a best friend, like how you would your own child. Do you sit there and tell your child that, oh my gosh, you're such a freaking idiot? Like, oh my God. The reason that so many people get backed down from really getting to the end receiving state of their manifestation is because they keep getting intimidated and thrown off by my phone overheated, by conflicting evidence. But literally our only job in the process of manifestation is to be able to decide how life goes and the identity that we embody and the dominant emotions that we experience ahead of the desire so that the desire can come. So I want you to make friends with your 3D, no matter how bad it is, because it's there to give you information. And information is not bad. Information just tells you what you're currently believing and what you're not currently believing. And when you can take things a hell of a lot less personally and just edit and modify your routine accordingly, that's when everything comes flooding in, like literally overnight, like my clients. If this sounds interesting to you and you would like me to hear your situation, problem solve it for you, give you an amazing foolproof routine that's backed by science that you can do daily to quantum leap into your ideal reality, the link is in my bio to look at the coaching options with me or my team members, who are just my parents. We have facilitated thousands of results in the past 18 months, and we're ready to get our next challenge. So if you're ready to really take control of your life, put your head down and do the hard work, because no one's coming to save you, and you're just looking for someone to point out what are the flaws and what you actually need to do on a day-to-day basis to receive massive success practically overnight, we are your people. We are probably the only coaches on this app that give you unprecedented type of access to us, where all of our coaching packages, except for one, are basically unlimited in nature, meaning you're going to be able to text us unlimited, reach out to us any time of the day, however many days of the week you want, anytime you have a problem, a doubt, a worry, concern, or an issue. We like to be very hands-on with our clients because we really want to see you win. There's nothing that makes me glow more than to just see these amazing clients transform their lives over and over again. One of the other things we're probably notoriously known for are these custom plans, where we will get on phone calls with you and we will literally understand and problem solve your subconscious blockages for you that are actually keeping you and your desire apart, and give you a foolproof routine of what you need to do daily to start to actively shift your subconscious into alignment with your end outcome, so that you shift at the root level, and when you get something, you get it to keep it, not get it to lose it. We don't do any type of superficial, quick fix, band-aid techniques over here. We get to the root of things, we challenge you, and we're gonna grow together throughout this process. If you're looking for a high vibe type of tribe that is motivating and encouraging and supportive and doesn't sit here and count the amount of messages or emails or anything like that, I'll see you inside.